All right. What's going on, everyone? How's it going? We got another beautiful day today of Kaizo IronMon attempts in Pokemon White 2. We are exactly on 50 attempts. This is attempt number 50 right here, right now. We have probably barely scratched the surface of the number of attempts it'll likely take us to get this dang challenge done. But I gotta believe today has got to be the day we get the best attempt yet. We've made it all the way to Berg, the third gym leader, one time. That's the best we've gotten so far. I'm looking to surpass that today. So let's see what we can get going. I look between, you know, all my stuff as I'm getting ready for the stream. I keep looking at my face cam and I don't have any lights going behind me because part of my light apparatus back there completely died on me, and so I have new lights I need to put up, and I haven't had time to do it yet, and so I just don't have the lights on. It feels so off. It feels so different not having the lights on back there. I shall get used to it, and hopefully by Monday when we get back on stream, I will have the lights good and rolling, good to go. But let's see, we have the Pokemon on the right for us today to start off on attempt number 50. Tyranitar would have been banned, unfortunately, because it is 600 BST. Lantern would be kind of nice. We actually did have a pretty solid run with a Lantern one time, but we got a Nidoran male. And if I remember correctly, we go one over to the right for the Pokemon we'll be taking on, which means our rival has a Tyranitar. We have a Snow Cloak. Yeah, those stats are defensive, but that's about it. Water Spout, I mean, solid-ish attacks, but this is 100% going to be a dead Nidoran. We are a 273 base stat Pokemon trying to take on a 600 BST Tyranitar, so I am not expecting one bit that we will we will be successful in this attempt right here. And dead is our go-to nickname for whatever starter Pokemon I get that I feel pretty dang confident will not be taking us all the way. Well, yeah, I guess you never know. We'll see. Maybe this is the worst Tyranitar ever made. Maybe this is the worst Tyranitar you've ever seen. Water Spout would go crazy, but we are probably slower. So I guess I will Kneel Arm. We'll probably die in one hit. We do resist. Didn't do like the... I guess we are a defensive Nidoran, but we're by far not an offensive Nidoran. And clearly that was no damage. So what is my speed up button? Is it this again? Okay, yeah, it is. I just need you to actually try and kill me here. Like, actually take me down. I do not want to somehow make out... Okay, yeah, let's just end this nice and fast if possible. I really don't want to be here too long. Why are you spamming Sleep Power? Like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you why are we doing this? Just take me down. Do not let the... I mean, if this Nidoran... if we pull this off right here, because he is... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, if he just dilly-dallies and lets us get this off, that would be a little crazy. We would certainly be trying to pivot out of that Nidoran right there, but we did not get lucky enough to actually win that battle. Well, let's see. I lose to Pearly. What up? How's it going? Oh. Did I not? I must not have. That's unfortunate. I didn't think about this. Well, hold on. Give me 1 second. Normally, I would have it set up so that it would start off from right in front of the starter selection instead of putting us here at the... start whatever. This is we just started. That was my first attempt right there. We just started back up since the last stream, so nothing really has happened. No major successes in runs. We just got started here a few minutes ago. I need to figure out real quick like how to is it, where are my Nintendo DS? Okay, I only had it out to 50, so I think I need to extend these out a little bit farther, clearly. Yeah, so I think what I need to do here is... I forget which one I'm supposed to... I forget which one of these files I'm supposed to duplicate to get us saved right in front of good old Bianca here, so... Actually, I think... does this tell me right here? That's 2.7, this 2.16. I think it is the .save RAM. Okay, so what if I take 40, we'll take 50 right here. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. All right, sorry, technical difficulties. Give me just a second so we can have this a little bit more properly squared away. I've got to duplicate a whole bunch of files and rename them to be different seeds going forward, so I can't remember. Is there an easier way for me to do this? I haven't done this in a second. I don't think there's an easier way. I think I just have to... There has to be an easier way. There's no way I did this 50 times. How did I... What did I do? I don't remember, to save my life, what I did to make this easier last time. 1 second. So we gotta go 53. I think if I make these out, I just gotta make enough save files out until like probably 60. I doubt we go past file number 60. I'm pretty sure this is what gets us there. But how's everyone doing today? Anything eventful going on this nice Friday? Any good plans coming up for the weekend? I spent most of the day doing grown-up stuff. Running some errands, mowing the lawn, blowing off the back porch and the front entryway, trying to get the outside of the house looking a little more spruced up and nice now that it is good old springtime. The bugs are out in abundance and it is absolutely lovely. Weeds are growing everywhere, so I gotta get some good old weed killer, weed and feed to start growing the grass better. A bunch of grown-up stuff. A bunch of stuff that I don't necessarily love doing, but it is what I gotta do to appease the HOA. Lovely adult things. But to be honest with you, I don't mind the yard work too much. It kind of is satisfying to do. It's like after you get done with it and you look at the lawn, it's like, oh damn, the lawn looks pretty freaking nice. It's a satisfying feeling. You feel pretty good about yourself. You're like, I did a good thing today. I got some shit done. And now my house doesn't look like a overgrown pile of garbage. All right, so with that, I believe we should be good. We'll just have to deal with this whole entry scene here this one time. I think we should be good. What did I name myself? I think did I just go all the way through with Andy Roo? I think so. Which just barely fits. But yeah, and then outside of today, we just go with Hugh. I like that for him. That is good with me. Not too much going on. And that's not the worst thing in the world. It is nice to not have, just kind of have a boring, relaxed weekend. Which this weekend, other than like today, getting all the grown-up stuff done, tomorrow will be pretty relaxed. We are going to be meeting up with Emily's cousin. Emily's cousin's coming in town with her boyfriend to go to a concert, and so we're going to meet up with them. We're not going to the concert, we're just meeting up with them to hang out and relax. But we get the Pokeball on the left, and that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And then Sunday, I guess I'm going to be doing a little bit more yard work. Hey, Fortress, it's decent. It's actually decent. You would think Fortress, not that good. 4 times weaknesses are not the best, but that is Fortress's only weakness, being a 4 times weakness to fire. We're analytic, we're kind of slow, but otherwise we're looking fairly bulky, reasonable attacks. We got solid, we got high jump kick again. Poison jab and shadow, we got priority with shadow sneak. We got I mean, this is solid. This is a solid Fortress. This might actually be might be decent for us. I'm gonna go with Jenny. Why? Because I was initially thinking, well, John Stone, the YouTuber, I think, is I believe he said that his favorite Pokemon is Fortress. I was like, well, we got a female, so instead of going with John, the first J name I came up with that was a female was Jenny. So that is what we rocking with. But as for what we are doing tomorrow, hanging out with Emily's cousin and all that, I don't know what we actually have going on tomorrow, but we're doing something. Either lunch, dinner, something before their concert starts. So I guess Poison Jab is the best thing we got. We're still faster, so that is a very slow, kind of bulky execute, but we do resist the head charge. Yeah, hopefully Charon is not too bad, which traditionally Charon has not been the worst. I feel like we've only lost to Charon one of the out of the 5 or 6 times I think we've made it to Charon, I think we've only lost to him once. So he really hasn't been too terrible for us other than the one time where he had a freaking team of stacked legendaries. Smelling Salt, that is an interesting move. 60 base power. Guess that is better than Vice Grip by 5 BP. Okay, that was a little weird. I kind of like glitched out there. the Charon incident. We do not speak of the Charon incident. Hold on. I think I might have actually accidentally rotated one of my lights a little bit. Although, I think I'm good on lighting. I got a new keyboard today. Emily's family sent me a gift card to Best Buy. It came in a little late. They tried doing a digital gift card and there was like an issue with it, so they ended up just mailing me one. Got it in today, so while we were out running errands, decided to run by Best Buy, and I used it to, I guess I can't really get it into frame too much. It is a Corsair keyboard. I've been looking at it in Best Buy for a while. I really like it. I have it on display. I really like the tactility of the keyboard. The keys, it's very buttery, very smooth. I like typing on it. So decided to use that gift card to get this nice little fancy keyboard here. And picked up some grooming devices for myself. Some new nail clippers and tweezers and a nail file. You got to keep yourself looking fresh out there, gents. Got to keep yourself looking fresh. Don't want to get too overgrown. Don't want to get too unkept. Well, let's see. Is there anything potentially worth pivoting to here? Mandibuzz is actually a really solid Pokemon. Mandibuzz is really solid. That might be a fair pivot if we... Oh, and it's faster than us. It has priority vacuum wave. That's good to know. Mandibuzz is a very solid Pokemon. Having an immunity to... Oh, there's another Lantern. I think we'll tech... well, the stats are all randomized, so it could be a very offensive Mandibuzz. We do not know. It might not be the traditional tank as it normally is. Because our Fortress is actually a specially defensive Pokemon. When you look at the stats, we are more specially defensive than physically, which is obviously not... Oh, it has Psycho Boost. That is a crazy strong move. Now, it didn't do very much to us because, again, we are specially defensive. But Psycho Boost is kind of crazy. Soft Sand doesn't do anything for me. Red Fox, what up, what up? How's it going? Yeah, Mandibuzz is cool. It has a pretty good BST, 510. Solid typing. It's immune to ground and psychic, so having 2 immunities is really nice. Oh, and puppies are freaking out because Emily just got back. And let's see. Doesn't have any 4 times weaknesses, which is nice. I guess it's only weak to what? Ice, rock, electric. Is that it? So let's see if we can go find us we'll check out a Mandibuzz a little bit more. It's a level 3. We don't want a level 3. We want a level 6 one. See if we can get a gauge on what its ability might be. That'll be good for us to take into account. Because if it has a garbage ability, we don't want to pivot over to it. I guess we can always check out Lantern too. Lantern's not too bad. Oh, nope. Nope. Slow Start is a negative. Now, granted, I guess Lantern does have 2 abilities because we did see one Lantern that did not have Slow Start. So it's possible to get one that is not starting off slow, but I think that is just a sign of things that we don't need to pivot to Lantern. We can just stick with the Mandibuzz. Okay, so we got level 6. I just remember, and I was just thinking about this. Did y'all know that Mandibuzz is always female and Braviary is always male? I didn't know that. I mean, I've known that for a while now, but there was a time where I didn't realize that. And I saw it posted on, I think it was Twitter. like gender difference Pokemon, or I forget why they called it out, but I was looking at it and I was like, wait, Mandibuzz and Braviary are gender like specific? I did not know that. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what the reasoning behind it is. Very interesting. But let's see, what's the best move I could probably go for here? I don't want to accidentally knock it out. Guess we'll see if Smelling Salt really does anything. Has the priority Vacuum Wave. That did pretty solid damage. Like, we have decent physical attack. Like 14, but like it's not the highest. And the fact that that did so much damage. Now, granted, we do have analytic boosting us. The fact that did so much damage, though, this might be a really frail Mandibuzz. Might be really frail. Try and get some Shadow Sneaks to whittle down its HP. Although I'm pretty sure at this point I could probably catch it. It has Conversion 2. Interesting. So we can change the typing of our Mandibuzz. That is something. That is something for sure, but we'll go with it. I don't like having a 4x weakness because if we run into a random fire type move, we are probably boned. So I will grab us a good old Mandibuzz here. We got Vacuum Waves, so we got priority. We have Psycho Boost, a really strong special move. What do we want to nickname our... I mean, Mandy's kind of too obvious, right? Mandy is kind of too obvious of a nickname, wouldn't it be? I don't know why I just came up with this, and it's going to be kind of dumb, but just bear with me. We got Manda. I don't know why. I don't know why. That is just what I came up with right there. So we got Manda, the Mandibuzz, who is somewhat stubborn, has Damp. So that's actually... We have Bolt Strike as well. Okay. I need to check the stats as well. So you are actually very well balanced between attack, special attack, and speed. HP is not very high. Like, look at the HP on Fortress, 46 to 19. There's only a 2-level difference. So we are kind of frail on Mandy and for Manda, unfortunately. A little bit frail, but we got some strong moves and pretty, you know, we got priority, we got good physical and special attacks. Not a lot of power points other than the Vacuum Wave, but let's see how this goes. We are a little frail, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. So we will deposit our Janae. And let's see what Manda can do. Having Damp is really nice because that means no random explosions or self-destructs can screw us over. And I'm pretty sure in... I can't remember if it's Gen 4 or Gen 5 when they change explosion and self-destruct having your defense. Because for the first, it's either Gens 1 to 4 or Gens 1 to 5. I can't remember when they change it. But explosion and self-destruct on top of being 200 and 250 BST or base power. Of course, you have a Reshiram. Why not? Of course. It would also have your defense. So effectively, for a while, explosion and self-destruct were like 400 and 500 base power moves, which is ridiculous. So if that is still a thing in Gen 5, then having Damp is pretty freaking nice. But I guess we throw off a Psycho Boost here and hope that is strong enough. We are faster. We do land. Oh my god. Reshiram freaking ate that. Don't love that. It does happen to resist my Bolt Strike. And now my special attack is lowered from the Psycho Boost. Hopefully you're just very specially bulky and this will still do a lot even though it's resisted. No, you would just have a lot of HP. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Don't love that. Don't love that one bit. Yeah, and then I'm missing. Hurricane. This probably kills. No, it didn't. Okay, come on, Manda. I know it's not fair that your first battle you got to take. We got the para. That is what I was hoping for. Sunny Day. Okay. Well, Sunny Day just lowers your accuracy on Hurricane, so I am cool with that. I am very much cool with that. I guess we got to keep spamming these bolt strikes. All right, Manda. Meteor Mash. Okay, we get the miss. How lucky. Meteor Mash is 80. I thought Meteor Mash was like 90. Also, I didn't... Did they change Meteor Mash? Since when was it 100 base power? And 85% accurate. I don't remember that being a thing, but okay. Guess we'll start. We'll see if we have enough juice here to take this thing down with the Psycho Boost. No, we don't. Damn. Unfortunately, we ran into what might have been the one Pokemon that could take on Manda. That Reshiram was bulky as hell. Unfortunately. So, on we go. On we continue. What is our Pokemon on the right going to be for this run? Hell yeah! I will take a Blaziken all day long. Let's go! Oh, that is sweet. I love Blaziken. My Swampert is my favorite of the three from Hoenn, but love me some Blaziken. Rivalry is really bad. Rivalry is a really bad ability. But we have Psystrike. We are a special attacker. I swear we always get the worst natures. Like plus attack on the like our attack is our worst stat. We have lower defense, but I mean, we have solid enough attacks, I guess, for a special attacker. Like it's solid. I don't like Rivalry. That's a pretty bad ability. But we will go with, I'm going to call you Colonel. Just Colonel. Like Colonel Sanders, but without the Sanders. We got Colonel. Actually, I want to call you Colonel. How about that? Instead of pronouncing it like it's supposed to be, you are now Colonel. Very unfortunate we got Rivalry. Because I didn't see, what is our gender? So, against male Pokemon, we will be doing extra damage, but unfortunately against female Pokemon, we'll be doing less damage. I kind of wish that Rivalry just worked where you did more damage to the opposite or to the same gender, but then it just it was neutral damage to the opposite gender instead of doing less damage. But hey, we get to take on a Remoraid here, which I do believe should be easy enough to take down. So we have a strong move in Psystrike. Oh wow, it actually lived a crit. That's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. Go for the Ominous Wind. Because Nightshade might have been a little safer there, but that's okay. Substitute. That's actually kind of good. That's actually kind of good. Let me make sure to get my... Oh, I gotta get the IronMON rules up. I always forget to pull this up when I start. Hello. IronMON. Get this going real quick. I don't think substitutes banned. No, I think we're good on substitute. Just had to make sure. It is a pretty good move, so you never know if they banned it. But I think we'll take that over Pin Missile. Pin Missile is not the greatest move in the world, and we don't have good attack. I just realized the last few runs I did forget to talk to Mother, so I should go back and do that. Do not want Mom to fret and fear. We gotta let her know we are all good to go. Her baby boy is safe and sound, so we'll go do that real quick. So I finally got my Stream Deck attached. I finally have my Stream Deck connected to my computer. So I got it up right here next to me, but I do not have anything actually programmed into it yet. So I got to figure out what kind of like little sound bites or little GIFs or something I'd want to program into it for the stream. I gotta sit down and focus and think about that one day, but Swine Up we will definitely not be pivoting into. See if there's one more Pokemon on this route worth looking at. Although 530 BST in Blaziken, yeah, no Butterfree, sorry about that. Not likely we find some. Expert Belt would be so nice, but we cannot use it. That would be a pretty clutch item to have, because doing extra damage on your super effective hits would be really, really good. Get my potion from the old man. But yeah, I gotta figure out what little pieces of pizzazz I want to throw onto the Stream Deck. Also need to sit down and figure out StreamerBot a little bit more, but I will get there eventually. I kind of work on this weird schedule of deciding to go all in and do something at random points in time. I'm sure there'll be a random 3 a.m. session where I'm just awake for some reason and decide, you know what, let's sit down and figure out everything about this Stream Deck. You know, the fact that so many Pokemon are living these Psy Strikes, I don't really like. Like 100 base power move on what I thought was a decent special attack. The fact we're not one-shotting stuff like Apom is a little bit concerning, I gotta say. I mean, I guess 20... I mean, we're very well-rounded in our stats other than attack. If we had like a modest nature, we'd be rocking. We would be rocking. I guess we'll grab the... Oh, we got a potion. Nice, very nice. Love that. We got a Spinarak. That is not a pivot option. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the gender thing, so maybe that's why we're doing less damage. Also, are we a female? No, we are a male. I don't know why I thought for a second I saw female. Because that would be rare. There's only a 12.5% of that. Oh, a little Chikorita. How about that? How about that? Ooh, just a bunch of little guys. Just a bunch of little beans on this route. Nothing really to write home about. Oh, Chikorita has pressure. That's kind of something. Kind of neat. But it doesn't seem like there's anything loaded up in that grass here. What do we got over this yonder way? Poliwhirl? Eh. Wurmple, definitely not. 195 BST. Wow. Wow, that's bad. Volcarona? What is Volcarona's BST? Driplim's not terrible, but still that's a no. Driplim does have 3 immunity. Ooh. Man, Rotom Frost is a thick boy. I have never noticed. Look how Rotom Frost is a unit. I know it's a refrigerator, but man, that's a big boy. Rotom's, I mean, that's not bad. That is not bad. That is really not. But I think we're sticking with Blaziken. It's 550. Yeah, most likely Volcarona probably would be one of the best Pokemon we could get. Now, the 4 times weakness to rocks would not be ideal. But it seems like if we were to pivot to anything, it would be Rotom Frost. So we'll check out the Rotom just to see what it's got. 520 BST. It's only a tiny bit lower than Blaziken. We'll at least see what it's rocking with before we completely decide to stick with our fire chicken here. I am kind of low on HP, so I don't want to accidentally get knocked out by a wild Pokemon. So let's go heal. If you get a random water ground, that is true. That is true. That is very true. I was actually just thinking about it earlier today. Probably the best thing you could hope to get in this game is like a Quiver Dance Mon, like a special attacking, kind of fast Pokemon that learns Quiver Dance. That would be pretty swell. Like if this Blaziken right here somehow learned Quiver Dance, that would be Ooh, download. That's his solid ability. All right, let's test you out a little bit. Nightshade should not knock you out. Stun Spore, that's a little annoying. We'll go for Nightshade again. Bounce. No, thank you. I will get out of there. Jims, appreciate the follow. Thank you. I just spit everywhere. But thanks for the follow, Jims. Appreciate it. Oh, and I missed the door. I looked down at chat and completely missed the door. All right, so we'll go look up. Can you run the chicken for the fans? Oh yeah, I will most likely be going with the chicken here. Colonel will be very likely on our on the squad, and being the squad actually. But welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's everything going? I do want to just look at Rotom just a little. Okay. Please get out here. Please. Dear Lord. Okay. That was a little scary. I guess Drifblim is very fast and has Psycho Boost. Luckily it is not a special attacker, it seems, because that did not that didn't do as much damage as I was thinking it was about to. I guess we are fairly bulky though. So if we just had a better ability, man, we'd be rocking and rolling. But let's see, against this little Muna, yep, with the rivalry boost, at least when we are facing male Pokemon, we can feel pretty good about the fact that we're going to be doing a boatload of damage. All right, we'll take on Hugh real quick. What did he have? A Remoraid? So we should be good to go here. We are kind of low level. We're not, I guess we are a starter, so we're not getting the most EXP. We're not leveling up the fastest. I guess we're also not taking on very good Mons. We're not getting the most experience out of the battles. Another potion. So, well, we got 4 potions now, which is really clutch. We got 3 given potions that we always get, and then we found a 4th in the overworld, which was really, really nice. A yellow flute. Unfortunately, flutes are banned, so can't use that. Take on. Okay, please let me go. I should be faster now. Okay, very good. Take you on. It is nice that we actually have like a decent amount of power points. I feel like normally when I have a good run going, I just have like I have good moves, but they have just low power points. Oh, okay, crit. There we go. Very nice. I feel like that always. Oh, hi, Lugia. Yeah. Okay, Lugia with Fusion Flare. That is, if we didn't resist that, that would be really scary. We'll get solid EXP out of that battle. No, I'm good. I don't need explosion. I'm good. Did we take any? I guess we took a little bit of damage. Luckily, this Milady will give me a. That was weird. I've never said. Don't ever do that again, dude. Don't ever refer to no, my lady. No. She will heal us up. Oh, it's a little Dratini. It's my guy. It's my little guy. Can't really see the Dratini plush back there, but Dratini and Dragonair are back there in the Sea of Dragonites. I do rock the Dratini love a little bit. I should invest more in Dratini. Obviously, Dragonite is the #1, but I should pick up more Dratini things to throw back there. Grab that. Paralyze heal from Hugh. Oh, there were Haunter in this grass. Okay. Well, Gengar would certainly be a good Pokemon if you could somehow find it. I think I will utilize this wing right here real quick. I believe I am allowed to use this outside of I believe I'm allowed to use this. I don't think you can't use those in battle, so yeah, I can use that outside of battle though. Not that it helps us at all because it lower. Oh hey, it's my boy, it's my buddy, my starter in crime, Swampert. Hopefully you get obliterated. And you land the 55% grass whistle. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Thankfully did not do any damage. Oh, it is a Lord Bidoof. Oh, let's all bow down as I obliterate it. Skill swap? Maybe. I mean, like, maybe. It's kind of risky to not just go for damage, but if I can get rid of rivalry during, it's obviously just during the battle, but like, if I could somehow get rid of rivalry for a better ability, it's something. You know, if we start off like a gym battle or something and the first Pokemon's kind of weak, but they have a good ability, you can like take it. Now, I don't know if I want to get rid of any of these moves I have. Definitely not Side Strike. Nightshade's kind of consistent. Ominous Wind, you know, Omni Boosts are always fun. Substitute is... I don't know. We won't do Skill Swap. But it certainly could cook if the right circumstance arose. But I think throughout all circumstances, Substitute would just be better. Entrainment. Make sure to move that over to the free space. That way I can keep track of which TMs I actually can use. Oh gosh, they were level 11. Rotom Frost. Did not check those out. Well, let's see. We get to take down these two little youngsters over here for Alder, and then we are good to go to the Salak Berry. That is something for sure. That's actually kind of a... could be kind of clutch getting the speed boost. We get low HP, and that could be kind of clutch. Sucks though you didn't get a good special stat. Yeah, if we could get a good, if we could get like Aura Sphere or Flamethrower. Ooh, Flamethrower would be great. That would be phenomenal. Or better yet, Eruption. Could you imagine Eruption? That would be wild. Is that you? What was that noise? Oh. I thought it was the front door for a second. I was like, what was that? I was like, what is going on? I do. Better than us. Yeah, it is. How was your gym sesh? By what? Oh, wow. Wow. Farm Day's the best.
I never feel like I get any on.
You're not doing anything wrong. You don't have to be dead sore after the gym, and it's all good.
That's...
Okay.
And I asked like what you're doing. Surprisingly, they said and I'm like,
Where, I guess we're meeting them over in... Gotcha.
I don't know.
You got a little shadow. I gotcha. Okie doke. Yeah. Sounds good. Oh, goodness. So I will be giving some orange berries to Colonel here as we head on over to the gym, because we have done everything we can do so far leading up to our first gym battle. First attempt at a gym on this run, which I'm feeling really good about. I'm feeling really solid about this Blaziken. Colonel is looking solid, looking good. I guess the nice thing is we are a male, and I feel like predominantly you run into other male Pokemon. I guess the gender of the Pokemon on the team typically correlates to the gender of the trainer, if I remember correctly, or maybe it doesn't. I thought I just remember like in the game they typically give male trainer male Pokemon, female trainers female Pokemon, but Could be wrong. But yeah, I think we got everything going that we can. We got our moves all situated. We are fully healed. We have an Oran Berry on us. We have all the heals we can get. We'll get another heal from Clyde the Guide. So let's go ahead and run on into the gym here and grab our little X Defend from the youngster from the schoolboy. And let's get our rocking and rolling. Get our freshwater. We have plenty of heals, and I need to make sure I use them well. I feel like a little bit of my issue so far going through Kaizo IronMon is the fact that I have not been using my heals the best. And actually, I forgot, I just realized right now in seeing this Kling Klang, steel types are a problem for us, which is crazy to say for a firefighting type, but without a firefighting type move, we actually, since steel resists ghost, I guess it doesn't resist nightshade, so that is kind of nice to have. But yeah, we would certainly really enjoy a fire or fighting type special move. Okay, luckily didn't take too much damage out of the Kling Klang. Also, it was faster than us, which is kind of crazy because we were like 3 levels above it, so it must be a very fast Kling Klang. Little Growlithe. I think I will just go for Ominous Wind. I want to try and preserve Psystrike because it is our strongest move. Okay, hopefully Nightshade is enough. Not quite. Do need to try and conserve power points as best as possible for going into Charon. So keeping Psystrikes will be the #1 priority. But we were talking about Eruption on this Blaziken and how crazy it would be. I think I've mentioned before that I have tried doing, again, fire type move would be phenomenal here. I've tried doing Kaizo IronMon before in the past. It was like a year ago. And you know what? I think Tangrowth is threatening enough. I'll use this one side strike here. But I was doing a doubles. Oh my God, it ate that. Oh my lordy, have mercy, you ate that alive. Do I heal? I feel like I'll save that story for another time while I try and think my way through this. Should I heal? I shouldn't use the fresh water. Because I think if I risk a crit here, that could be bad. I'm going to heal. Go with 1 potion. Okay. So it ate that Psystrike alive. Guess it has really good... It's either really good HP or really good Spadef. Whatever Nightshade. Gauge the damage. Based on that damage, I would say it has really good Spadef. There's the freaking Paralyze. So let's try. I do have 1 singular Paralyze heal. I don't want to use that and then it goes for Body Slam again and we get paralyzed again. So I'm going to try and get rid of the Tangrowth and then heal the paralysis. But yeah, based on the damage of Nightshade, I'm thinking that Tangrowth just has really good Spadef and just like kind of average HP maybe. See if I can get an Omni boost here on the Ominous Wind. Not quite, not quite. Okay, nice. Cascoon, love to see that. That is a free healing opportunity for us. I will just use a couple potions maybe because freshwater is probably more... Okay, I guess if this is like a a fissure Cascoon with lock on, that could be a problem. That could certainly be an issue for us. But I think freshwater is more vital for us to keep, so I will use up some potions. Octazooka, okay, not doing too much. And I will heal the paralysis here. Let's just go for some Nightshades. Spore, oh, that's gross. That is gross. Why would you do that to me? That is just yucky. Okay, try and speed through this. Okay, we woke up early, very nice, and we get out of that very close to full HP. We are not in the worst predicament, worst situation, so we are looking decent. Now, should I try and run? It's kind of funny. I have substitute. I could run sub Salic, good old sub Salic strats, but I don't know if I want to do that. That seems risky. Because, like, you run into a random Pokemon that has Infiltrator, and you're low HP behind the sub, trying to run a little strategy like this, you run the risk of getting owned. So I believe I will just go with the Oran Berry. We have a singular potion left, and a fresh water, as well as 3 berries and 1 attached. So let's do it. Let's do it, Sharon. I believe the last time we fought was the very last time we fought Charon, the unspeakable battle, or did we fight Charon one more time after that battle? Croc or nah? Okay, we got a little guy here with airlock. Rayquaza in the making. I don't know, should I try and sub? It feels risky. It feels a little risky, but let's try and get some Omni Boost, see if that can work out for us. We got 3 chances. Ooh, ate that. Kind of ate that. Wait, reflect type, does that, what is it, a fire fighting type now? Like, are you weak to Psy Strike now? Yes, it was. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that, because I don't think we were going to, that thing was kind of thick. I don't know if we were going to get through that super easily, but since he wanted to make himself weak to Psychic, I will take it. So we got another Omni Boost potential here on a little Petalil, little guy. Does pack the extra sensory though. I'm actually going to preserve the last Ominous Wind, and we'll just go for Nightshade. Okay, so he's going to waste his potion here. He's going to, I wouldn't say waste. He's going to use his 1 potion. I think I might mirror him, get us a little bit better of a position here, get us some more HP, basically up to full. And based on the damage we did with Ominous Wind, I think we should be good to KO here with a Psy Strike. Yep. So that is 3 down, 2 down, 3 down, 2 down. Okay, we'll not mess around with the Primeape. We will just go for the super effective big hit and take the KO. Very nice Blaziken. Colonel looking real swell here, looking good. Ah, it's a physical move. It's a physical move. Oh man, I saw the fire and I was like, we got a fire move. It's physical though. But I mean, it's still Sacred Fire. Like, it's still a really good move. It's still a really good move, even though we have pitiful physical attack. I feel like I feel like I really freaked out there over this. I feel like I really freaked out there over that. I got a little too amped about that one. Oh, you can't. What do you mean by that, Alan? Not cut out for the shiny hunting, or you too invested in the Kaizo IronMon? But what do I do here? What do I do? I like having Nightshade because it gives me a lot of extra power points. If I get rid of Nightshade, we have 10 less power points to utilize. Maybe Substitute is just worth getting rid of, because like getting rid of your own HP could just be kind of a waste and not a good idea. So I'll say it was worth a solid idea, but with the better move, I'm going to pass on that. But I tried on Spiritomb, it didn't show up. Well, I mean, the game's definitely not broken. It just takes a while. If we learned anything... Oh yeah, only 500. Yeah, you're good. You're good. If Tepig taught us anything, the game might seem broken, but the shiny will be there eventually. I guess we will... why not? We just got Sacred Fire. We'll throw off one. And do no damage, but thankfully the Grass Whistle does not connect, and Psy Strike should be significantly stronger and take you down. All right, one more to go. Or is that his last? Okay, Toxicroak. Well, we do have a 4-time super effective move. We are faster, so that should be GG, Charon. You were not nearly the threat this time that you were once before, but I will take that absolutely. We'll get out of that gym battle fairly unscathed. We really did not have any big scares there. Superpower. Again, freaking physical move. Give me like Aura Sphere or something. And then Comet Punch. That is traditionally return, which we would be given from Bianca, but the game takes the Bianca interaction out from outside the gym. So the TM we get from Charon is Superpower. Actually, again, it is a stab move. It is a stab move. This is 120 base power, but we just have really pitiful attack. Like, God, of course we have a freaking plus attack nature. We could have freaking modest or timid or something, and we would be in prime condition. But I don't think right now I'll be grabbing up Superpower. Especially not with it lowering defenses. I think I will pass on that. Now, what always seems to be the issue with going to Roxy is the fact that there's not that many items between here and going to Verbank, going to Roxy. So I feel like we normally run into Roxy with very few heals. We get the free one from Clyde, the fresh water, and we thankfully have our fresh water. Normally, I feel like I use it up in the Charon fight, but we did not have to do that today, so that was really nice. See if we can grab any more items, any good heals or anything like that. Little baby Spiel, little baby. Going for Bide, trying to catch me lacking. I think probably what would be best is grabbing these items before we take on the kids, because you never know when you'll need items in a random trainer battle, so might as well capitalize and get all the ones you can. I have found a relic gold on this route. I think I found 2 in the same position. I have found a relic gold way too often across these attempts, on this route here. It's kind of crazy. Nothing solid there for us. So take on this child. Which, these kids make me wonder, how do these preschoolers have Pokemon? Isn't the whole thing like you get your first Pokemon when you're like a certain age? Like, they're like 3 years old. How do they have a Pokemon? And why are these kids just on a route by themselves? I guess is the lady that's up the ledge, is she like a daycare worker? Is she like on a excursion with these kids and letting them run amok? Oh, Zangoose also has Sacred Fire, but it did 2 damage. Yes, I can help. Oh, well, don't do that. Okay. Okay. Let's get back at it. I'm feeling really good here. I'm feeling really good about this Blaziken. We have good bulk all around. We have good special attack, which is ideal because special attackers don't go through. By the way, freaking Raikou here. First legendary C of the day. But special attackers don't have to deal with the same obstacles that physical attackers do, like Intimidate or, you know, Iron Barbs, Rough Skin, stuff like that. Burn, and we're fire types, so we don't have to worry about burn anyways. Don't have to worry about the burn lowering our damage, so I like having a special attacker, and we're fairly speedy. We're like not the fastest thing in the world. I hate Aurora Beam with a passion. But luckily, it is not a big deal for Colonel here. But yeah, this Blaziken is looking really solid. Like, we're looking real good here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I slightly saw something about the leaks, but I'm trying to avoid... I try to avoid leaks as much as I can. Like, I don't mind, like, I'll watch the trailers. Like, I love finding out about the stuff during the trailer, but I don't really want to get it through leaks. So I kind of saw something about it. But I try to avoid it. I try not to look into it intentionally. Can you say one? You can say a minor one. How about that? Nothing too crazy. Like, I guess, but sure, you can go with one. Why not? Because maybe it won't necessarily be correct mundo, but we'll see. Mega Starmie. Okay. That is Starmie's a cool Pokemon. That would be interesting. I wonder, how would you pull off a Mega Starmie design? What would you do to Starmie? Because Staryu to Starmie is just... Really, a Starmie is just two Staryus kind of stacked together. So I wonder how you would go about designing a Mega Starmie. But that is interesting. That's interesting. Of course it would be a Gen 1 Pokemon. Of course it would be. Very true, very true. Let's run around here and grab some items from our peeps around the Burbanks. Burn Heal completely useless for me. I cannot be burned. I am a fire type. But hey, I guess it's better. It's the thought that counts. It is the thought that counts. Flame Plate. That would be cool if I could use it. Okay. And a Cherish Ball. Okay. I love the Cherish Ball. That is one of my favorite design Pokeballs out there. I love the way it looks. I mean, I'm a big fan of the color red, obviously. I am quite a connoisseur of red things, so I do, in fact, love the Cherish Ball. I wish it wasn't an event Pokeball. Antidote, real clutch right there. I wish it was not an event-only Pokeball. I wish you could actually, like, get it in-game. But it is kind of cool that it's exclusive to event Pokemon. A Pearl, not too necessary for us. Oh, man. Okay, get the workers fired up. Get some EXP out of them. And Golurk, okay. A Drizzle Golurk. I don't know if that's too good for you, buddy. You're just kind of making your water type weakness a little bit worse for you. We found plates galore right now. I swear, I see Walrein so often. I swear I feel like that is the Okay, come on. Just turn around. Shiny Stone, okay. I feel like that's the Pokemon I see the most often in these randomizers throughout this. See that bad boy all the time. Maybe it is calling to me. Maybe next time we are thinking we might pivot, maybe I'll go, if I find a Walrein, I'll go with it, because we keep running into it and we keep not using it. Also, my nose is so itchy right now. What is going on? Get some ethers out of you. Yes, you know what? We'll take you on first. Why not? Why not? Little Shelmet. Eat the Sacred Fire. That felt a little mean. That felt a little mean. That was a little mean to the Shelmet right there. I'm sorry. That was a little rude. Get our healing done. We got what? I think 4. We got 4 more trainers to take on, and then we can go to the gym. There's really not much that happens in between the first and second gym in this game. There's not too much to do other than the Verbank complex right here. Always forget that's a TM that I cannot use, so it's kind of pointless for me to go grab, but it's there nonetheless. Oh God. Oh my Lord. That Luminion about... Oh my Lord. What was that? It went for a Bone Meringue. Almost one-shot me. Like, I know I have lower defense, but still, I have a pretty solid defense stat. And like, my HP is not bad either. How physically offensive is Luminion? I got lucky to crit and it also outsped me. I got really lucky to crit right there. Holy crap. Okay, Luminion is, I guess, my #1 op right now. I gotta keep an eye out for that fish. Good Lord. How strong is Bone Meringue? I know it's super effective, but like, what is the base power of that move? Bone Meringue? I don't know if I spelled that right. Did not. I guess it's 100 base power after hitting twice. Huh. Interesting. I guess Bone Meringue's it's actually a pretty solid move. I didn't realize it was as strong as Earthquake. It's 250 base power hits, so basically 100 base power. And yeah, Luminion must have a crazy attack stat, though, considering we are fairly bulky. And it's fast. So that fish is a problem. That is good to know, and thankfully, we lived to fight another day after that battle. I was about to say, Slow King, you are kind of a problem, but I forgot we do have ghost type moves, so never mind. We are good there. We are good. Oh, okay, Giratina. No, you are certainly a problem. Okay, please, yeah, be enough to... And, of course, we get the Omni boost after taking down the last Pokemon on this guy's team, so... That was the first Omni boost we've gotten off Omnis Wind, and it was not useful. It was not actually helpful, but damn. Homie rocked up with a Origin Form Giratina. Gotta stretch out the neck real quick. Alright, that is much better. That is what I like to see. I like seeing Pokemon that are just a little bit on the weaker end, so I know I can one-shot them and get out of the battle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ludicolo. All right, earlier I was saying I thought we were kind of low leveled, but now I feel like we're actually higher leveled than normal. Like we're actually kind of rocking a good level right now. Going into Roxy. Oh yeah, that's right. Useless TMs that I cannot take advantage of. But let us heal, and then I've already grabbed all the items I could possibly need, which yet again, as I've said, failed to find any healing items. But hey, I guess we have what? We still have 1 fresh water and 3 oran berries, and we'll get another fresh water out of the gym. So could be worse, could be worse. Having 2 fresh waters is pretty solid going into a gym, but confirm yet again, we are healed. We are healed all the way, and we got all of our power points. Got every item I could possibly grab. Other than those, the freaking items that are locked away to the seasons. You have to be in autumn to go get those. I keep saying I need to figure out how to change the season of my game so that I can actually grab those 2 extra items on the previous route, but I always forget, and then I just end up here doing this without any accessibility. So I guess we will just go ahead on in, see what happens. Hopefully you are not too much of a threat, Roxy's gym. Hopefully we can make it out of here in one piece. Craniados, it's pretty weak. But you might not be taken out with an ominous wind, so we'll just go for the side strike. Get the easy KO. Porygon 2. Don't love you. I really don't. Porygon 2 is actually a really good Pokemon for Kaizo IronMon. Okay, well, we got the burn, but that did no damage. Fair. Don't have a very good attack stat, but kind of thinking it might do more considering it's stab. Or maybe freaking Porygon is just incredibly bulky. Because wow, that Side Strike didn't do anything either. Considering that a crit Earth Power did not do all that much damage to us, I think yeah, I think that Porygon was kind of a typical Porygon 2, more bulk than offense. Oh, Kabutops. Normally very scary, but I think we should be good to go. Wasn't planning on going anywhere, but thanks for locking me in. And a little rock and roll. We'll go for Nightshade. Why not? Beat up's not very useful when you are basically KO'd, or when your team's basically gone. Which is interesting that beat up works based off of the number of Pokemon you have unfainted in your party, right? So like I only got hit once there because, you know, only one Pokemon was alive. Beat up is a very interesting move. Goodness, I need my back to pop. Come on. Well, let's see. Can we get through this here Roxy fight unscathed and officially match our... Well, I mean, we haven't officially matched it yet because Charizard made it all the way to Berg. We fought Berg. But no other starter, no other Pokemon in these runs has made it past Roxy other than our Charizard. Kind of fitting that the 2 fire starters we've had have made it pretty far deep in here and looked pretty good. So let's see if Blaziken can in fact cut it against Crystal. And of course you lead with a frickin' Aerodactyl. Don't love to see that. And you know what? Is it greedy to maybe it might be too greedy to try and get the Omni boost. Let's just try and get the one shot. Yikes, that did no damage. Okay, so we will resort to Nightshade instead. So I don't know what moves you have, but Imprison could be scary. What was that right there? I swear that friggin' Nightshade does the same damage every time. I swear that first Nightshade did more than the second one. Or at least It looked like there was going to be a 2-hit KO with Nightshade, and somehow it lived. How does that work? Like, it wasn't brought back up to full HP. The Nightshade took it below half. It looked like it would do... What happened there? That was weird. But doesn't look like this Aerodactyl can actually do much damage to us, so I guess I will burn one of my fresh waters. It's not the worst thing in the world. Ah, frick. I was just thinking. I was just thinking. I was like, well, what could be bad is if it goes for Spark here after healing and gets the paralysis, and of course that frickin' happens. I don't have a paralyzed heal. I don't have any berries either. Fuck. Of course. Of course. I guess go for the Omni Boost. And of course I get freaking paralyzed, of course. And I'm pretty sure paralysis is like even worse in this generation. So I think we are even more likely to suffer it. Magnet Bomb, we keep getting physical moves. I would like something special. I'm gonna say no to Magnet Bomb. And she has a Zekrom, who actually has Terravolt. Okay. Interesting, very fitting. Of course, you have a freaking Zekrom after I get paralyzed. We are low on HP. I guess I'll... I was thinking this freaking run was gonna go so well. This Blaziken was feeling so good. And one freaking unlucky para just ruined everything. Like, I know Spark has like a 30% chance, which is a pretty good chance of it happening, but like... Come on. And then she has a freaking Zekrom. Hopefully you can do nothing to us. Gotta do whatever I can to get out of here. Damn. Has a super effective move. We probably are not even close to one-shotting if we even get to the paralysis here. Yep. Okay, cool. Doesn't miss. Game over. Like, what the hell? I think that, like, I've had some frustrating moments of losing a run. I think that one hurts the worst. That one was just, that's just like, that just sucked. Like, that Blaziken was really fucking good. And one paralysis and a freaking box art legendary, and it's just like, okay, well, run's over. Like, come on. That's just like, God, that's so frustrating and annoying. That is so annoying. Ah, that just pisses me off. All right, well, we reset and start again. Like, what can I even do there? What can I even do in that situation? Like, I guess hindsight, you know, I guess, okay, don't heal in front of the Pokemon going for Spark because it could paralyze you. I guess that's the, that's what I should do there. I don't know. I guess that was the... Okay. Don't get too frustrated. Let's just move on and try and do better. Hard to do better than that Blaziken. That was a pretty solid Blaziken, but... Can't use Rayquaza. Unfortunately, it is banned. It is way too strong. But since we were told by the tracker up there to take Rayquaza and we can't use it, we get to make our pick. And of course, I'm going with Lucario over Surskit, because obviously. Now, granted, this does give our rival a freaking Rayquaza, but we have Explosion. We do have Eruption on a very good special attack. That is a very solid special attack. We're incredibly physically frail, but decent everything else. We do have Ice Shards. We have something 4 times super effective against Rayquaza. Is Glaciate a 2-turn move, or is that a Freeze Shock or whatever it is? Glaciate a 2-turn move, or is it... You would think for 65 base power it'd not be 2 turns. No, it inflicts damage and lowers the target's speed stat. Oh, and it hits all opponents in double battles. Interesting. That's actually a pretty solid move. Okay, that is a pretty solid move to have. Explosion, obviously, completely useless and irrelevant. But we have Snow Cloak, so if we somehow get the hail up from our opponent, we are harder to hit, so that's something, even though we'll be taking damage from the hail. Eruption is a really solid move if we are faster, and we're not looking like the fastest Pokemon in the world here, but I guess we're not too insanely slow. But I'm gonna call you... we'll just go with Pharaoh, right? Why not? I'll be a little generic. We'll just go with Pharaoh. Is it spelled AOH? Is this how you spell Pharaoh? I don't think I've ever in my life had to spell Pharaoh before. Where am I? Pharaoh? Okay, I did spell it right. Nice. I did, in fact, get it correct. All right. Pharaoh the Lucario. Let's see what you can do for us. Let us immediately and expeditiously get Explosion out of the first slot, because that is absolutely the last move we want to click. We'll put Glaciate up. Hopefully we'll be faster than this Rayquaza here, and Glaciate will one-shot since it is 4 times super effective. Okay, we do outspeed. Doesn't one-shot, goes for the Fire Blast, and we die. Okay, cool. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, that's fun. That was fun. How did we not one-shot? We had really good special attack. Like, I know it's 3 levels over us, but like, how did that not one-shot? And of course it has Fire Blast and lands it. Why not? Just lovely. Just lovely. Okay, Pokemon on the left is the absolute worst of the 3 options. I would have loved either of these two. Since Fairy doesn't exist, you don't have a 4 times weakness anymore. You have actually a pretty solid BST, and you're coughing. And we have Normalize. Okay, well, you are an absolute... This is absolutely a dead run. We have freaking Normalize? Yeah, no thank you. Get me out of this one real lickety-split. Please, Leafeon, just let this be over quickly. Do not prolong my death here. Oh, you're just toying with your food? Cool. Love that. Thank you. Dragon Rush, wow. Which, you know, if we'd gotten that Leafeon, we would have just a Dragon Dancing Dragon Rush Leafeon. Nothing too crazy. Okay, okay. Nice. Lapras is a really good Pokemon. That's actually really solid. Kingler actually wouldn't be the worst because water is a pretty good defensive type. You know, I love Gible, love Garchomp, but you know, definitely would not have wanted just a Gible. But I will take Lapras. That's like what, 525 BST, 520, 535. Okay, Skill Link. Skill Link is pretty good if we were to get any multi-hit moves, so that would be kind of solid. But you know, we don't have that. We have Drain Punch, which we cannot use because it is a healing move that is forbidden. It's forbidden by the sacred texts. And of course, yet again, I have a freaking lowered attack nature. I swear I get lowered attack nature all the time. But we'll go with the classic Nessie. Let's see what we can rock with here. Flare Blitz is not great. Don't love recoil moves, but at least it's strong. And hey, we just saw that Boomerang is kind of a wow. Well, I just lost to a freaking Gible. What was that? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been talking smack on the Gible, because shoot, just freaking obliterated me. Okay, please be something good. Please be something good. Please, oh please, oh please. I'll take it. I'll take a Flygon. Don't like the 4 times weakness, but I do love me some Flygon. That is a good Pokemon. 520 BST. We are very fast. Of course, we have a lowered special attacking nature. Why not? And not very especially bulky, but hey, we're solid enough. We have analytic again. Although we're very fast, so analytic is kind of pointless for us. We don't have very good moves either. What do I want to go with? What do I want to go with here? I'm gonna go with Sandy. You're a ground type. You're a female. We got Sandy. God, I cannot wait to get a haircut. I'm so tired of having long hair. Just need to wait a little bit longer. Just let it grow out just a bit more, and then I will be rid of this crap, and I can be free. Free. Okay, we don't have a thing that can touch a steel type, so that's lovely. Yes, confusion, why not? At least we got the confuse. That did nothing. There goes the Sand Tomb. Not too much damage, but we are trapped. Guess, I don't know, throw off Doom's Desire. See if we can actually manage to get that off. Go for Thief. Maybe you have an item I can take. No, hit yourself. Okay, very cool, very cool. Confusion again. Technoblast. And we're dead. Okay. I'm still so salty about that Blaziken. Like, I'm so salty. That Blaziken was so good. And yeah, maybe you could say I misplayed because I let that Aerodactyl go for Spark, trying to get the heal off. Maybe I shouldn't have healed. But it's like, sometimes with this, it just feels like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because it's just so up to chance, so up to luck. It's just like, what's going to happen? Who knows? Let's see. Roll the dice. What are the odds of that? Man, just how crazy would that be if this was a Crobat? That'd be so cool. Be hilarious. Zubat, Golbat, if we got a Crobat. It's a little, Mana Buzz is a little out of place here, but unfortunately we do get the Zubat. So I am expecting this to be a dead run. Sticky Hold, yeah, those stats are not very good. Semi-solid attacks, but yeah, no. Don't see this going anywhere. We gotta take on Big Bro here. Because we do have the Stone Edge. Gotta imagine Golbat would also have Stone Edge. No, it has Fire Blast. Okay, well, cool. I don't know, when was the last time I had a run in before I could even get an attack off? I think it's been a minute. I've at least gotten an attack off in like every single battle so far. I mean, Tinted Lit... you know what's crazy? This Volbeat's actually not bad. Like, you know what's crazy? This Volbeat's actually not bad. Tinted Lens is a really good ability. We can't use Roost. Flash is decent for, you know, evasion spamming. Roar of Time does have to recharge. But like if this was any other Pokemon other than Volbeat, and we had these stats, like the stat distribution and this ability, it's actually be pretty solid. I still think I'm going to call you dead, but this Volbeat's actually not bad. Surprisingly enough to say, how does Last Resort work? You have to actually use all your other moves, or how is this? How does that work again? This move can only be used after use all other moves it knows in battle. Okay. So we can never use Last Resort because I'll never be able to use Roost. But let's see. Roar of Time. What can you do here? Not one shot, so I got to recharge. And you go for Bounce, which I believe will spell my demise, unfortunately. Yep. We lost to a Swablu. Hey, we are a Volbeat, but we lost to a Swablu. I run 500 plus BST Pokemon 40% of the time, and I failed this spectacularly. That's kind of wild. 40%. That's almost okay. Talk about a starter selection. Tyranitar would have been off the off limits. That would not have been allowed. But Gengar and Poliwrath, like, this is the most stacked starter lineup I've seen. Now, Grant, Poliwrath is obviously the odd one out and is the one I, of course, got, but it's not the worst thing in the world. $500. Oh, actually, no, it is. It is very much the worst thing in the world. That moveset is that stat distribution is atrocious. That is awful. It is basically all HP, all defense, and speed. Everything else is doo-doo dog water. Oh my lord. There was basically a 66% chance I get Gengar, because if I got left, I obviously get Gengar. If I'd gotten middle, I can't use Tyranitar, so I could have picked, and I would have picked Gengar. So I got the 33% chance to get this terrible ass Poliwrath. But Magic Bounce, I guess, is kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to call you Chuck. Cannot imagine we are getting out of this battle, though. All right, Chuck. Can you take on a Gengar? Can you do it? And I swear, if we see from this battle right here that this Gengar is busted, I'm going to be really salty I didn't get it. I'm going to be very salty. Sure, Blue Flare. Did nothing. Outrage. Even less of a nothing, but he's locking himself in the Whirlwind. Razor Wind. What are we doing here? Just end my misery. Middle is the worst option. I would have loved a Darmanitan. Crawdon's really cool too, but I'll take the Makuhita. Why not? Yay. Magic Bounce again. This is basically the same Pokemon the Poliwrath was. Like, there's zero difference. It's a little worse, but it's basically the same exact Pokemon. I'm having no luck today. I thought that Blaziken was taking me places, but Arceus giveth, Arceus taketh away. That did like 2 HP. Did like 2. Oh, hey. Maybe we got a chance. If it just wants to keep bouncing the sleep powder back, maybe we got a chance to at least move on and make a pivot. Come on, let's do it. He just keeps going for it. He just keeps taking the risk. Okay, clearly he is trying to throw for the content. Don't know how he made it. It's just crazy. That is just something. Punishment. What does that do? Oh, interesting. Sure, get rid of agility, I guess. I am expeditiously looking for a pivot right here. We are not keeping this Makuhita at all. Double kick. I got stab. I guess 70, 80. And punishment. Nah. Get rid of that. $237 BST. I did not know Makihito was that weak. Good lord. Talk to mom. Say, at the very least, we have Magic Bounce, which is pretty freaking sweet. That is a really solid ability to have. The fact that we got it on 2 straight Pokemon is kind of crazy. But with any luck, we'll have a good pivot here. It'll be likely better than Makuhita, but, oh, okay, Rampardos actually could be solid. Like, normally Rampardos, not good because it's so slow, so frail, but great attack. When you redistribute those stats, this thing might actually be pretty solid. What are my stats looking like again? A little bit higher special attack, but Confusion is a much weaker move than my other moves. But I guess it does resist Headbutt, so we'll go for Headbutt. Okay, that was a crit. Has Ice Fang. Semi-solid damage. 2 back-to-back. A crit and a flinch. Okay, Makuhita's kind of wanting to show off a little bit, but it is not enough, little bud. You are getting replaced ASAP. How did I not? I don't think I've ever failed to catch before. I feel like it always catches. That was crazy. All right, Rampardos, what are you looking like? I can't think of a good nickname off the top of my head here. You know what? We got V for Vendetta, V for Velociraptor. Why not? Let's check out. Which I understand Rampardos is probably not based on a Velociraptor, but looks, I mean, I think what? I've watched that one Jurassic World movie that's kind of new, kind of recent. They had the dinosaur with the head like this that had headbutt stuff in the movie. I think I remember seeing. Obviously, it's not a Velociraptor, but like, whatever, close enough. Very frail. We have heavy metal, so if we run into a weight-based attack, we're getting bodied. It's it's actually kind of just a traditional Rampardos, actually. Extremely frail, not that fast, but like good attacking stats. So the stats actually did not redistribute in a good way. And of course, we have a lowered attacking nature. Why wouldn't we? Present is a god-awful move. Really, the only move, usable move we have is Ice Fang, so maybe there's a better pivot up. We got to get through 2 trainers, but maybe I can find a better pivot. Maybe. Okay, we at least get to take on a Sableye, which is not a very strong Pokemon, and we get a freeze right off the bat, so okay. V is not wanting to give up their spot just yet, wanting to show a little bit of life, a little bit of usefulness. I like how power, for present on the tracker up there, for power, it just says RNG. The power is just based on RNG, which is true. It's kind of funny. I don't think I've seen that on any other move. Okay, well, that was a crit. I was about to say, we almost got one shot by a cast form, so that's not good. Ooh, Rock Slide. Okay. We making moves. Get rid of present. We get a nice stab move. Wish we weren't so incredibly frail and not all that fast, but hey, I'll take it. EXP shares, pointless. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you catch a Pokemon that evolves into a Pokemon with over 600 BST, that is allowed. So slacking normally off limits. Can't use slacking, it's too strong. 670 BST, crazy broken. But full restore, that's actually really good. If you caught a Vigoroth and somehow managed to get it all the way up to the level of evolving into a slacking, you could use it. That is allowed. So Vigoroth's not the best Pokemon in the world, and I'm pretty sure it evolves into slacking kind of late, but it is an option if that Vigoroth seems slightly usable. Usable? What did I just say right there? What level do you evolve? Why does it not say? Where does it say? 36. Okay, that's not the worst evolution level. And yeah, being a normal type is kind of nice, only being weak to fighting. That is very true. What is your BST? 440, so not the greatest BST in the world, but I guess it could be worse. We'll see, we'll see. It is an option. It is an option for sure. Sentient Microwave, what up, what up? How's it going? But Vigoroth trying to make our way to a slacking, it's like the odds of us getting far enough to actually get a slacking is very, very unlikely. We have not gotten that far yet, you know, to be a level 36 Pokemon, but maybe today's the day. Doing good, just relaxing. Very nice, very nice. Enjoy myself a good relaxation session. Very much do. I can't say I'm overly relaxing. This here challenge is a bit of a I can't think of the word. I cannot think of a word I want to say right there. Definitely not relaxing. That is what I'm trying to say. We are certainly not relaxing here because this is... Man, my brain is betraying me right now. I cannot think of words. Kaizo IronMon is a ridiculously crazy challenge on Pokemon games. So there's like probably 40 total rules that you have to follow for this challenge. There's a lot of them. If you do ! rules in the chat, it'll give you a link to all the IronMon rules. But yeah, it is basically an insanely difficult run of Pokemon because of these just like crazy rules that you have to go by. You can only use one Pokemon at a time. You can't heal outside of battle. You can only heal in battle. All stats are randomized. All moves are randomized. Once you enter a Pokemon gym, you cannot leave until you beat it. Just a whole slew of rules that makes the game very, very difficult. So I'm not seeing too great of a pivot option yet. Amoonguss is kind of a solid Pokemon. Amoonguss is kind of solid. We cannot get away from the Amoonguss. So clearly Amoonguss is faster than us. This Rampardos has really good... It's a really great mixed attacker. Like, really solid attacking stats. But like Rampardos traditionally is, it is too frail and too slow for me to want to rock with it. So Amoonguss is certainly an option. I guess Vigoroth potentially if I want to try and somehow make it all the way to a friggin' slacking. Let's see what Vigoroth is rocking with here. Spatial Rend Vigoroth. I guess when you have a really frail Pokemon, you shouldn't really scout. When your Pokemon is frail, you should not scout, because then stuff like that happens. Oh well. It is what it is. Played Pokeroad today and I got a Pokemon Sermon. Nice, very nice. I haven't played Pokerogue in a hot minute, but that was a very fun. I played Pokerogue a lot for like, okay, this other Carnivine sucks, but these two right here, this is pretty solid. Would have preferred Alakazam, but I will take a Hantro. Ultra Necrozma with Quiver Dance. Yeah, that's kind of broken. By kind of, I mean very. Okay, we have a Volt Absorb Honchkrow, so that means we have one less weakness, and we are fully offensive. We are all gas, no brakes, with no good moves, which I don't love. You are going to be... You look like a Tammy. I'm getting Tammy vibes. Did it on endless mode. Very nice, very nice. I don't think I tried endless mode here or there. I mainly played it a bunch playing through the main story, and I tried getting some endless mode runs going, but by the like 3-week mark when I was like doing all that, I kind of got bored of it and moved on. But really the only option I have here is Wild Charge, which does recoil damage, which I don't like. Excuse me? What was that? What is that damage? Alakazam. Bro, how bulky are you? I mean, I guess is what? Wild Charge is only a 90 base power move? What was that damage? What does roleplay do? Not anything I want. Okay, well, yeah, we're done here. Good night. Alakazam eaten for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Takes me out with freaking metronome. Let's just BM. Let's just BM right there. Probably got its special attack and special defense. So it doesn't actually swap around the stats. It completely randomizes the stats. So Alakazam's like 130, whatever it is, special attack. It's not like redistributed to the other stats. It's just like Alakazam's BST is 490. So all of its base stats add up to 490 in some way. It doesn't like shuffle the stats around. It just completely changes them. So that Alakazam might have had freaking 150 base HP or something. Okay, we get a Togepi. Very cool. And we get to take on an Entei. So I can guarantee, without a shadow of a doubt, this run is dead. We have Scrappy. We have Scrappy on the Togepi with Double Edge. How about that? Well, yeah, no, we are still dead to rights here. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have about a 400 BST difference between Togepi and Entei. I think there's about a 400 BST difference here. But you know what? We'll go for the stab Double Edge. And we survive, and we do 3 damage. Alright. You one-shot Eternatus. Wow. Eternatus is pretty strong in Pokerogue. Pretty strong. I'm trying to remember, how many runs did it take me to actually beat Pokerogue? I don't remember. I think it took me less than 10. Maybe. Oh, Kyogre. I would love a Kyogre, but I'll take an Empoleon. I'll take an Empoleon. I won't be too choked up about an Empoleon. We do have to fight a Kyogre now, but I won't be too choked up about Empoleon, who has Fissure and Iron Fist. Yet again, a good mixed attacker with speed, but we are very frail. We don't have the best moves either. I'm gonna call you Prince. I know, you know, Empoleon's an emperor, so a little bit higher than a prince, but still, I'm going with Prince. Hopefully this Kyogre is nothing too crazy and we can somehow get out of this. Because I love Empoleon. It is a great Pokemon. I love the Water Steel typing. Pretty sure to this day, Empoleon is still the only Water Steel type we've ever gotten. But we are staring down the barrel of a freaking Kyogre. I don't think I can fissure it right. I think because it's a higher level than me, fissure won't work. Or is that only in like earlier gens? I can't remember. Light that burns the sky. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw Light that burns the sky, the whole animation and all that. That is a move and a half. That is a move and a half, no doubt. But I think what Razor Wind is my strongest move here. Or I meant to say Retaliate. Maybe not. What am I? I'm a physical attacker, so I guess Retaliate would be a little bit stronger, maybe. Is 19 versus 16 really that big of a difference? I don't think so. What is... oh, it's a 2-turn attack. No, never mind. I'm not going for that. Yeah, we don't have the best moves, unfortunately. That's kind of looking like our big issue here. Oh my lord. I got one shot by a resisted move. Yeah, it was stabbed for Kyogre, but my goodness. Okay. We are burning through my attempts a lot faster than normal. We are not having the best luck today. Today is not going great. Okay, well, we did get the best option by far of these three, so I will take him a champ versus a Swinub. I will take this. We have Volt Absorb, so we have an immunity. We are a physical attacker, all around bulky, but kind of slow. We got Shadow Ball, we got Water Spout, and we got Drill Run. I guess you could be worse. What do I want to nickname you? Anyone want to be nicknamed, want to make Machamp nicknamed after him? I am kind of blanking on nicknames right now. Also, I'm going to stretch. Wow. Anyone volunteers? I'm going to stretch it out. Okay, I gotcha. What is USYK? What is the what is that? What? Current heavyweight champ. Okay, well, okay. Usyk? Is that how you pronounce that? I guess we'll go with it. All right, we get to take on a little baby swine up here, so that was pretty nice. I would like to go for Water Spout, but I highly doubt we are faster than it, so go for Drill Run. Oh, we were. Okay, well, I was about to say, do not tell me I'm about to get one shot by a friggin' Swinub. I guess I could have Water Spouted there, but what was that damage roll difference? Oh my lord, that was the most nasty difference in damage rolls I've ever seen. I did over half on the first one and then like 30% on the second one. What was that? That was nasty. Or was the first one a crit and I didn't notice? Ooh, reversal. Do I play on a DSi? For this right here, no, I'm playing on an emulator. Normally I play on regular DSs. I actually don't have a DSi. I've never owned a DSi. Just have regular DSs and DS Lites. But reversal, I mean, it's a stab move that could be pretty solid. I'll get rid of light screen. Which, I don't like it depending on us being low health, but... And we're kind of slow, so it's not the best in the world. That's something. We're playing Terraria. Very cool, very cool. I don't know a thing about Terraria. I don't even know if I've ever seen gameplay of that before. But very cool, very fun. I actually was looking at a DSi the other day at a local video game store, but they wanted like way too much money for it. I was like, this seems a little high priced. So I passed. I do want to get a Pokemon Black or White version, and really both. There's Pokemon Black and White version DSIs that I really have been wanting to get for a while. I'm just not committed to. Okay, we are slower than Rhydon. And Bayleaf. Oh, I love me some Bayleaf. I know Meganium and Chikorita are not very popular, but I love Bayleaf. Yeah, I agree. I like the DS, the regular DS's buttons more than the DS Lites. I've actually been playing, whenever I'm just like playing on my own, I've been using my DS's, my regular DS's and not my DS Lites. But I don't believe I'm going to pivot over to good old Rhydon there, so we're going to try and run it a little bit more with Machamp here. "2D Minecraft." Okay, that's interesting. How does that work? 2D Minecraft. Guess I'm still wary about being. Somehow I'm still faster than these Pokemon, even though I feel like I'm really slow. Keep getting me some tiny little babies to take on, so I like that. I mean, really, this Machamp's actually pretty solid. I'd prefer it being a special attacker to a physical, but other than being on the slower end, like, this is a solid Machamp. A solid Pokemon. And I guess what? Fighting's only weak to Psychic and Flying, so we don't have the most weaknesses out there. It's kind of nice. Revival Herb, not useful. Mantine, no thank you. Are we going to be rocking with good old Machamp here? Is this our Pokemon? Oh, if you were a Porygon 2, I'd be all over that. I would be all over Porygon 2. Nothing I can do with an Amulet Coin there. Okay, okay. Gothitelle is certainly something. Certainly something. Not quite as high as a BST, but it's not the worst in the world. Let's see, anything of note other than the Gothitelle? We got a bald-ass Spinda. That Spinda is bald and fast. Cannot get away. Please. I'm just going to call it. I haven't seen all the options of Pokemon on these routes, but I kind of get the feeling that this Machamp's it's actually pretty solid. If we get some better moves on this Machamp, other than being a little slower, it's not bad, not bad. That is fair, that is fair. Well, has Gothitelle won the World Championship, or has it just been very successful in VGC? Like, I know Wolfie uses Gothitelle for Perish Trap and all that, but has Gothitelle won Worlds, or has it just been highly successful because of Wolfie and Wolfie Con Perish? Oh, really? Sajin Park used the Gothitelle. I didn't realize that. Knew about the Pachirisu. Everyone and their mother talks about the Pachirisu. Didn't know about Gothitelle was on that team. We are still faster. Somehow, some way. It's crazy. Because every other Pokemon we've run into must be incredibly slow. Autotomize is actually kind of solid for us. Since I have been complaining about our speed, Autotomize is kind of solid. What do I get rid of, though, for that? I mean, Water Spout is obviously really strong, but it's only 5 PP. It's based on HP. We are a physical attacker more so than special. Shadow Ball is just kind of really useful, though. Then it's like Reversal, Stab, but I really can only use it when I'm at low HP. So what do I do? What do I do? I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of Water Spout, to be honest. Because we're just not we're a physical attacker. I don't really want a move that's worse when we have low HP. I'd prefer a move like Reversal that's better when we have low HP. So I think I'm going to get rid of Water Spout. That way we can bolster our speed if need be. We get into a battle with like a gym leader or something, and their lead Pokemon seems pretty weak, we can try and get a Autotomize off. So we can start outspeeding stuff more consistently, more reliably. Okay, Combi is faster than me, apparently. Considering Combi's BST, that would lead me to think that literally every single stat from Combi is in its speed if it is faster than me. Okay, Shelgon's kind of bulky on the physical side. Good to know you're not especially bulky. Oh, and then a Zweilous. Lovely. See how much... Okay, well that thankfully did not do much damage at all. That was a little scary, not gonna lie. Like, that's a big move. There's a big move coming my way. Missed. No, thank you. Tickle Psyshock, Tech, Tickle lowers attack. That is pretty cool. I forgot Tickle lowers attack and defense. That's interesting. I forgot about that. There's some moves like Tickle that you just kind of forget exist. Oh no, you're all good, Alan. You're all good. Tickle is kind of a move I forget exists. Okay, so this Machamp is feeling pretty solid. I'm feeling kind of good about this Machamp. Granted, you know, I was feeling really good about Blaziken, and we saw how that ended out, but all stories don't have to be tragic. This might be a good one. This might be a good one. We're very bulky, very bulky. We have good HP, good defenses, reasonably solid attack. Special attacks, not great. A little slow, but I'm feeling good here. I'm feeling good about this. I almost just went immediately over to click Drill Run, completely forgetting Skiploom is a flying type. I almost just went in. Just went and did that. Oh, okay. Yeah, lovely. Not a fan of that. And thankfully, we're taking no damage. No physical attack on slacking. That is good to know. Either that or we are just too bulky. Bulk City over here. Our Machamp has been taking his protein, eating the carbs. We bulking up real good, real nice. Yeah, that's my thought process. Okay, Kabutops was an option here too. That's kind of my thought process with the reversal. It's very risky. It's a very risky move. It's like, yeah, if we get it to its maximum power, considering it's stab and we have good physical attack, it'll be hitting really hard. But to get it to its max power, we got to be really low in HP. And considering we're not the fastest thing in the world, that's not exactly the ideal situation. But we get off Autotomize. We might be good, as long as obviously priority can always come and ruin your day. We're not getting any heals, which is really unfortunate. We're just not getting heals. Thankfully, nothing we've faced today has been too incredibly daunting to take on. What was that? I'm so sorry. That was so weird. I was like trying to purse my lips a little bit, feeling a little dry, and I just let out a little. That was okay. That was something. It is almost midnight. The later it gets, the sillier I become. More delirious I am. But with that, we are good to go take on the first gym. So see if we can go get by Charon. We are still slower than that Rhydon. We are 10 levels over it and we're still slower. Rhydon is fast as hell. Good night. That's crazy. But we got our berry attached. We got all 3 of our potions that we're allowed to get up until this point. Get our fresh water from Clyde. Make sure we are good and healed. I should probably put Drill Run up front since it is our best attack. I forgot it was 90% or 95% accurate. Hopefully that does not come back to bite me. Hopefully. All right, let's send it. If I can get in the freaking door. Charon, what you got for me? You were a pushover last time we came through here. Can we get that lucky again? Or are we going to get the legendary Charon that we have seen before? Oh, okay. Well, no, we get the legendary over here, actually. One frickin' youngster Timmy, whoever you are. Get the frickin' Latios, who ate that like it was nothing. But now you have heightened defense. Maybe Drill Run's still my better option. I think Shadow Ball is just better. Especially since he keeps raising his defense with Skull Bash, but hey. Despite the scare, we got out of there. And we get rewarded with a little baby Mudkip. Just look at Mudkip. Look how freaking he's plotting. We don't like that he's plotting. That's not cool. But that is the most adorable little thing you've ever seen in your life. Look at that face. Tell me that is not the cutest little guy. I freaking love Mudkip. That's my favorite starter right there. That is a cute little bean. And I gotta kill him, but I will protect him in any other situation. Drowsy, we love to see that. Love to see that. Get the easy one shot. Charizard. Ugh. Charizard. Hopefully, let's see. Might need to use a heal here before going into Charon, depending on how this goes. But the only thing we can throw off is a Shadow Ball. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, my lord, and you have healing. This is not good. This is not good one bit. This is actually really bad. This is really bad. And you crit me. Let's see how much reversal does. Not great. You crit me again. Come on. Can we stop this? I think there's really no point in even trying to heal this out. Like, reversal does the most damage. I'm probably going to do this thing when I'm at low HP. It can heal with Horn Leech. It resists all my moves. It's immune to my best attack. Unfortunately, this char... well, as quickly as it seemed like we were ascending with a great Machamp, we are falling. Maybe, unless we like spiked in power there between, if we got like a little bit stronger with the 10 HP we just lost, we get a crit. If we get a crit right here, I think we win. Hi. We got a freaking crit. We won. All right, I did not get to rejoice in that turn of events right there. Had to tell Emily goodnight real quick. But I don't know, that was incredibly lucky. Wow, we got out of that by the skin of our teeth. When we needed it most, we got the crit, and Blast Burn does not help me out. It does not help me out one bit, so no, I am good. I cannot, but we might have gotten out of that battle, but we are going into Charon with 9 HP. So it's like, what's the best option for going? Because we're going in really low. We have a fresh water to heal us up, but it'll take us up to 59 out of 71, so not quite all the way. I guess if we do equip an Oran Berry right now, it'll activate as soon as we get into battle. But it's like, I'm almost wondering, do I risk it and just try and reversal sweep? Because like, with where we are now, reversal is what, like a 200 base power move or something? Like, how strong is this right now? Pokemon reversal. Like, how strong does this become? So, I guess that's so specific. When your HP is below 3.1%, you have 200 base power move. When it is between 3.1 and 9.4, it is 150. Am I below? Am I below 3.1? I don't have my calculator in here. So let's do some math. So my phone calculator. So 9 divided by 7.1. So what? That would be... We're at 12.6%. So we're actually outside of the... Did I do that math right? Is that what that is? Yeah. So we could, the move could be even stronger, which is kind of crazy. We're not at the maximum power. So do I risk it and see what he leads off with, and we have low HP, and I don't know, maybe, here's a thought, here's a possibility of a play that we could try and make. We attach an Oran Berry right here. When we get into the battle, we will heal 10 HP, so we'll be at 19, which will affect the power of our reversal a little bit, but we're very bulky. So with that little bit extra HP, I might, depending on what he leads with, I might be able to get an Autotomize off. We go for Autotomize to make us really fast. We hopefully take enough damage that, you know, we live, but we also boost our reversal, and then see if we can sweep from there. I guess it will be playing it by, you know, what he leads with, essentially. We'll attach the Oran Berry. If it's something that I don't feel confident in setting up on, then we go for, I guess, Freshwater to try and regain our HP. Otherwise, I guess we see if we can sweep with a reversal. We are actually very low level. Normally I go into this fight at least 20, if not 21, I feel like. So we're kind of low level here. We got the Oran Berry, we got everything attached, so let's do it to it, see if we can make it through. See if we can somehow pull off the craziest of sweeps right here. So we will go into battle against a Gardevoir. Doesn't necessarily have a psychic move, but has a pretty respectable BST, so very well could be, very likely is strong enough to take me out. Little likely strong enough to take me out. We're 2 levels over it. I think what, Spadef is my best. Now, granted, I'm thinking it's like, you know, traditional Gardevoir and especially offensive. I don't know. Should I heal or should I risk it? I feel like most likely I should heal with the Freshwater. And I mean, if it's doing a lot of damage, it's doing a lot of damage and like we lose, whatever. But if like, say I heal with Freshwater, it does a semi-decent amount and we're still in position to like do the whole Autotomize reversal sweep thing. I think because this is a stronger Pokemon, I think I do need to just heal up with the Freshwater, see what it does, see what kind of damage it's doing to us, and then play it from there. Okay, Destiny Bond. That is a thing. So definitely not attacking you right now. I'm going for Autotomize. You have Clear Smog. Of course you do. Of course it has Clear Smog to get rid of my freaking speed boost. Love that. Thanks, appreciate it. Like, what the hell? We should be faster now. The Destiny Bond is not active, so I'll go for Drill Run. And of course, there goes my speed boost, but I'm going to try and get it back up. Goes for Destiny Bond. So I'm going to Autotomize again. And of course, goes for Clear Smog. Oh, we'll just keep playing this game. Okay, so now I'm faster. You do not have Destiny Bond up, and you have not taken away my speed boost, so we are good to keep going. Shoot, you know what? It's a freaking Badoo. This is a Badoo. I'm going to see if we can get into reversal sweeping range. It's extra sensory. That did, what, barely any damage. Should be max speed by now. Oh, Psycho Cut? Okay. I think we live the crit. We live any crit. Like, it's not doing that much damage, right? So what was that? Was that like 8 damage right there. Crit would be risky because like if it gets a high roll, you never know. I guess it does resist the fighting. It's a poison type, so it resists fighting. So we'll go for drill run. Okay, so our freaking reversal is incredibly strong right now, and we have a ghost type. We have a ghost type. Who, if you weren't aware, doesn't get hit by fighting type moves. Of course. We are +6 speed, so we'll definitely outspeed. Do I potion? Do I potion? Do I potion? Do I potion? Probably. See what it does. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw the T-Wave. I was like, damn it. And then I forgot we had Volt Absorb. Thank you. I love that so much. Okay, okay, okay. That is great. That is great. Thank you so much, Miss Magius. We will go for Shadow Ball. Does not a thing. Because we are not very specially offensive, but hey, we are looking decent. We're looking decent. Waste that potion. I do not care. Does not matter one bit to me. Miss Magius is gone. I think we have one more Pokemon, and it's a Vulpix with Sandstream. Oh, wait, 2 more Pokemon. Okay. We're not in the clear yet, but Drill Run will one-shot. Nice, nice, nice. Shift Gear, Shift Gear. We just got better Autotomize. Like, that is just strictly... That is Autotomize with an attack boost. That's insane. Because Shift Gear raises by 2. Autotomize raises by 2. Or is Autotomize 3? No, it's 2. Okay, yeah. I will take that, thank you. Wow. And Carnivine is last. Reversal should be enough. Okay, never mind. Just devour that, why don't you? But maybe that's risky. Reversal could be stronger now because we've lost HP. But we are locked into Sand Tomb, so we're taking residuals from the Sand Stream that the Vulpix set up, as well as from Sand Tomb here. So it's like if I don't one shot with the reversal, we could very well go down. And that first reversal right there did not do any damage. So the Carnivine is very bulky. Do I heal? Do I heal? Do I heal? Do I heal? I don't love using up all my heals because you never know when we're going to get any more of them, but I think it's worth it. I don't want to risk losing this right now. There's your Sand Tomb again. At least you are taking residuals as well. Seems to be wanting to go for Sand Tomb a lot, so we'll go for another reversal. Okay. We will live all this. We are now even stronger on our reversals. This will one-shot, or not, take it down the rest of its HP, and that is the first gym leader done. Wow. I feel like we got really lucky there. We got really lucky with the Pokemon not being too strong. We got lucky with our strat working incredibly well, setting up the Autotomize. We got Submission now. That is and Storm Throw. That Storm Throw is not a move we can actually use because that is not the TM Charon would give us. That is what Bianca would give us. Submission's actually not very good. Would have preferred Storm Throw be the one that we get, not Submission, but is what it is. But hey, we live to fight another day. We have freaking Shift Gear. We have Shift Gear, which is insane. We have Reversal, which is risky, but gets incredibly strong as we lose HP. And we're very bulky, so Machamp here is looking really swell. I'm feeling good about this Machamp. Let's see, do I keep going? Do I keep going? It is right about midnight. I feel like I got to keep this run going. I want to at least get past Roxy. We have not gotten past Roxy except for one time. I want to make it happen. I want to do it a second. We were almost there with Blaziken, but We have a different fighting type now. And this one, I think, is going to go the distance. It is really unfortunate we had to utilize... Oh, I never battled this kid? Well, no wonder I was freaking lower level than I normally was going into freaking Jaren. I was like, why am I so low? Like, I just forgot to battle this freaking kid. Okay, well, I guess didn't really matter too much in the end, but whoops. Oh, hello, brother. How are you, brother? Yeah, we're not going to be doing very much damage. Why do you have speed boost? I'm sorry? Volt Absorb's a good ability, don't get me wrong. But what the hell? Where's my speed boost? I guess I can't complain, I have shift gear, but like... What's that about? That's rude. That's just rude. That's so rude. Wow. And now that we're doing significant damage to it, it is, reversals are going to be getting stronger, but... Okay, yeah, that's great. I kind of forgot that it wouldn't... I swear to God, if I lose to myself... Okay, it went for drill run instead of reversal there. If I had lost to myself because the other Machamp had damn speed boost and I don't, I would have been salty as hell. Did I play that exactly, 100% correctly? Probably not, but... What's that about? Why didn't I get speed boost? That would have been phenomenal. But we'll make it work, we'll make it work. And hey, having Volt Absorb, getting the HP back off that Thunder Wave in the gym, that is indispensable. Or is that the right word? I don't know. Invaluable is more so what I was looking for there. That is invaluable, getting to gain back HP when you're hit by certain moves. That is pretty nice. I guess in reality, what I should have been doing to that opposing Machamp was I should have just been setting up shift gears to get as strong as possible so I could just one-shot it. That's what I should have been doing. Since it was getting the speed boost, I should have just been shift gearing. It wasn't going to be doing much damage to me. So that was on me for almost throwing that right there. I should have just been shift gearing to do maximum damage. Okay. Goodness me. It's kind of funny. The ranch had Kabutops in it, and now this route had Omastar. It's kind of funny. Oh, you have a Shaman. Okay. Very cool, little girl. Very cool. Love that. Love that for you. Shoot. Let's shift gear. Oh. Yeah, lovely. Oh, and you have Moody, and you got an evasion boost. Cool. Yeah, we love that. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's just great. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Cool. Oh, and you're just like insanely bulky. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we love that. And now you got a special attack buff. Great. Yeah. Okay, and we're missing, and we're about to lose and get one shot because of a fucking arrow blasting, bulky ass Moody Shaman. Thank you. Oh my lord, if I'd lost there, I would have crashed out. I would have absolutely crashed out if I lost there. Like, what do you mean you have Moody freaking Shaman with Arrow Blast? Thankfully, it wasn't Shaman Sky. I would have been done for. Okay. It's like every time you think you're in the clear and you're like, okay, this is the run, this is my guy, Machamp has got it, we're good, we're golden. Then some BS just pops up and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. Any given moment, we can run into something that is just going to obliterate me. Do I know Legend ZA? I do, personally, yes. I've met Legend ZA, nice fella, good gent, good manners. Very cool, very cool. Would do business with again. But also, Radark, what up, what up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Flying types are not my friend. I really need to get like like an electric type move or something. Rock type. Need something a little better against these flying types. Thankfully, you're not doing much damage to me as well. Oh, Pluck will do it. Okay, those two will not battle us. Okay, let us heal up real quick and then go to, well, actually, I guess we'll grab some items first. We'll go to the complex, take on some trainers, and then it is gym time. Can I please get some heals? I desperately need some heals. Okay, okay. Burn heal will be useful here since we can, in fact, be burned. And we are not a Guts Machamp, so we cannot take advantage of the burn. Cherry Berry, okay, that's better than nothing. That's useful. Getting paralyzed is pretty dang crippling, so that is very nice. I'll take that. Power Band, can't use that. We can grab this item right here. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Super Potion. Love to see it, love to see it. There's a couple more items here in the complex we could grab. Gotta talk to homeboys so we can start battling the workers. Oh, kind of wanted to grab the items first, but that's okay. There you go. This is the team. The whole point of a Kaizo IronMon is one Pokemon. That is it. So Machamp, Yusik here. This is the team. This is the squad. This is who we are rocking with. Oh, wow. Okay. Slack Off is a little fast. Little wee bit speedy. The Kaizo IronMon challenge is one Pokemon, a billion freaking rules, and a lot of damn luck. A lot of randomization. Just over. Oh, that is. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give me that HP up. Boost my hit-taking ability even farther. A Beedrill. And technically, something about the Verbank complex here is you can encounter pretty high-level Pokemon. So if we were to run into something like absolutely insane, we could pivot to it. Like, we wouldn't have to stick with our Machamp. Now, granted, Machamp's looking real solid. I am not intending on switching it out, but you could potentially pivot if you needed to. Okay, yeah. Normal flying types, not my favorite thing to see. Yeah, we're not going to be doing much damage here, but this is all we can do. But we get through it nonetheless. Yeah, a rock type move would be really clutch. Now, actually, rock type moves are pretty inaccurate, so maybe like just a solid thunder punch or something. Ice punch, maybe. Ice punch would actually, ice punch would be incredible because grass types are a little bit difficult for us as well. So ice punch would be really good, helping us out with the grass and flying types. Let's see, what is this TM? Yeah, Lava Plume. Cannot use that, but it is something for sure. Move to free space. I forgot I cannot use Supersonic either. So one of the rules for Kaizo IronMon, if you're unaware, you can only use the TMs that gym leaders give you. Charon gave us submission, which is not a very good move, so I'm not going to be using it on my Machamp, but it's an option. It is there. Like, we could utilize it, but I'd rather not. It's not super good. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Love the freeze. Thank you. Lowering my accuracy. Okay, great, great. Yes, yes. Luckily, did not matter. Fling, 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 fling. Don't really think this is useful because, like, the only held items we can have are... Don't mean to jinx it. Oh no, Alan, what are you about to say? What you about to say, Alan? I don't think Fling's really useful, since the only held items we can have are berries and herbs. I don't think those will really do much with good old Fling there. Oh no, 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 oh no. Oh, god damn it. No! Oh no! Why do you have freaking Dragon Rage? Oh no, 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 no. We do have a super potion which heals up 50, so we'd go up to 82. We'd be able to live 2 Dragon Rages, which we'll take 1 after the heal, so we'll be able to live 1 more Dragon Rage. It was faster too, right? Oh, damn. So what? But this is the run. Okay, yeah. Well, see, Alan, you did jinx it. No, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. We can heal right here with Super Potion, put us out of range of Dragon Rage. We'll have to take 1, unfortunately, but then after taking 1, we can shift gear, which would hopefully give us, will be hopefully faster, and then we'll get the damage to defeat it. We just gotta land. We have lowered accuracy from the Kinesis. Okay, I did not want to use my Super Potion right now. Okay, and it goes for Bullet Punch. All right, so I'm shift gearing up immediately. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, naturally. Okay, yeah, of course. God damn it. Come on. I can't waste that heal. I just gotta break through. What was that damage? What? How did that do nothing? I'm +1. Didn't I do more damage before? Did I crit before and I didn't notice? Like, what was that? Okay. Oh my god. That gave me a freaking heart attack there. Yeah. Maybe we do need a rock type move. Maybe we do need a rock type move. Or just, I don't know, something. I don't know what we need. We need luck, I guess. We need luck. But you're in the clear now, Alan. You're in the clear. We managed to get out of that. You are all good. Just don't run into anything too crazy. Porygon is faster than a motherfucker. But luckily we are doing plenty of damage. So how many more moves do I have? We've learned half of our total moves so far. So we got 6 of 12. We got 6 more to go. What does the 32 next to it mean? 6 of 12 parentheses 32. What does that mean? Is that the next level I learn a move at? 32? It's kind of a long way away. I just battled this guy, right? Yeah. Okay, so we go over here and take on these 2. I just want to get past Roxy. I just want to get past Roxy. I want to get it past the second gym. I want to be good to go. Don't have levitate, so we can one-shot you. Just want to get my freaking gym badge, and we are good and golden. Yet another freaking grass type. So we will shift gear. Oh, it's faster. I'm doing no damage though. Start buffing up our attack. Sure, yeah, just have haze. Why not? Why not? Yeah, my bad. My bad. Okay, I guess we just start trying to do if I can talk. Shadow ball. I don't know. Death drop. At least we out damage it. And we are faster than now. Or at least, are we? Wait, I'm sorry. How many shift gears did I go for? And that thing was still faster than us. I went for... oh, it hazed. Never mind, it hazed. I was about to say, how freaking fast is Logan? I forgot about the haze. Never mind. Alright, so we got out of there. We got out. Ooh, Kadabra. Now we go heal. We have barely any healing items. We have a couple berries and we have one singular potion. We'll get a fresh water from Clyde, so Clyde always coming in clutch for us. But can we get through frickin' Roxy's gym? So far, I mean, other than the rival battle at the beginning, obviously, Roxy has been the biggest roadblock, I would say. We've gotten past Charon more often than not, but we've only gotten past Roxy once. And I think we've fallen to her 3 times or so. So we gotta make it happen this time. It's gotta be the run, gotta be the time. Let's just do it to it. I always take on the girl first, but we'll take on the drummer. Why not? And he has a Keldeo. Lovely. Love to see that. Oh, you have drill runner as well. Very cool, but you're very frail. Absolutely obliterated. Alamamala. Very fast Alamamala. Still kind of bulky too. Oh, we got the crit. So we Shadow Ball for the final nail in the coffin. Don't want to use up too many of our drill run power points. We only got 10 of them. We don't have the highest PowerPoint moves. We are better than a lot of runs, but we're not super great. Not super great. I think Reversal's enough. It's stab. It's super effective. It's probably only like a 50 base power move right now, but it might be enough. And it was. I just saw Kyurem and I was like, well, that's bad enough. But no, it's Kyurem White. It's just Kyurem White. No big deal. The freaking gym trainer just has a freaking 700 BST. 700 BST. Okay. What do I do? We have one potion. We have a berry. We have an orange berry. I guess I could hope that I outspeed in one shot with Reversal, but Reversal is not very strong right now. I can almost guarantee this thing is cracked out of its mind because, I mean, there's so many ways you can distribute 700 BST in a really good number. So I think what I do here is shift gear and hope that I live a hit and Reversal can become strong enough that I can one shot. I think that is my game plan. It is faster and has Blast Burn. Holy mother of all that is good. How did we ate that for breakfast? Clearly, you're not a special attacker. But good night. We took, what, 10 HP? Bulk City. Well, shoot, it has to recharge. I don't know, it has to recharge. We got a +1. Reversal stronger. We're now probably faster than it. I think I'm going to leave my HP where it is. I think I'm just going to leave my HP where it is. swallowed that whole. Absolutely swallowed that. I'm gonna go for another shift gear. Maybe he just goes for Blast Burn again. Goes for Super Fang. I mean, won't knock us out, so that's nice. Reversal should be stronger now. We're now +2. Please knock it out. Please, oh please knock it out. Okay, at least it just keeps going for Super Fang. Now our reversal is as strong as it's going to be. Well, okay, it could be a little bit stronger. But like, going into into Roxy with 99... It's so risky to heal though, because Super Fang will just take most of it away. We might be in the same boat as Charon. We might be in the same exact boat as Charon, where we have to go into the gym fight and hope we can tank a hit, get reversal to its maximum power, go for a shift gear, and sweep. I think that is where we're at. Because if I, fresh water and it's Super Fangs and it'll be like basically wasting the fresh water. So we just got to go for it. Take it out right here. And we have to hope and pray that we can live a hit from Roxy's lead. We'll put the Oran Berry on to give us a little bit of healing right at the beginning of the battle. And let's go for it. We did it once, we can do it again. Baniri. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. We get some more HP back, we shift gear. Goes for light screen. Okay, go for light screen. I don't mind. I will shift gear again. Hone Claws. That's a little bit. I don't love that. So I guess I will... I mean, it is just a Baniri, but still. It could, that Hone Claws could be... We are really bulky, though. Like, we are bulk city. It feels risky, though. Like, it just set up. It's a Baniri, though. Like, it's a Baniri. It's just a Baniri. That's all it is. Sludge Bomb, we eat that. We didn't get poisoned. Oh my god. Holy crap, that would have been really bad. I think we could have healed the poison, though. Maybe. Do I have anything to heal poison? We have Pecha Berries, okay. Our reversal is about as strong as it's going to be. Of course, you have a freaking Psychic type. Of course you have a Psychic type, but reversal is probably like almost maximum power. Like, not quite at max, I don't think, because if you take 14 divided by 102, yeah, it's not quite at max power. It's not even close to max power. It could, I think it's only at 100 base power right now. It could be stronger, but it's just a Solosis. Like, Solosis is not that strong. So, do I heal? Do I use my potion here? Take us up to 34, maybe we... Well, what is... What do I do here? I'm trying to think, trying to calculate. Let the brain run. What do I do? Do I heal? Try and take a hit? Because ideally dropping lower in HP would be great for us, because then reversal will be even stronger. Or I could just freshwater up, continue to... Yeah, freshwater up, continue to shift gear. And then we do have drill run. That is the safer play. Just heal up as much as possible. Shift gear some more. We have drill run. Let's go with that. Okay, we do have a cherry berry. We can heal that off. Maybe we also have a paralyzed heal, so we can heal that off. I think I'm going to wait, though, and I'm going to go for a shift gear. We have Volt Absorb. You dummy. Thank you so much. Okay. I will take that. Feint Attack's going to do nothing. We're going to max out right here. Speed won't go any higher, but that is A-okay, because we're going for the attack buffs. I don't mind the paras at all. Keep them coming. I don't care. I'm good. Okay, we are maxed out. Is that really 6? Okay, that really was 6. Okay, we go for the... I think I go for Paralyzed Heal. I think I'd rather use that than the Cherry Berry. There's for feint attack. Okay. Drill run all day, baby. One shot. Monferno, you are weak to drill run. One shot. What do we got? Two more? One more? Nope, this is our ace. Weak to ground. There we go, mod champ. There we go. We got through Roxy. That was my goal. We are on to new, bigger horizons. Castelia City. Volt switch. Actually, okay, why did I say that? Like that was a good thing. Volt switch is not useful for us at all. But we got through it. Unfortunately, we did have to use up all our healing items again, but we made it out and we are on to new horizons. Which does mean going to Castelia, where there are so many items that I need to look up where to find them. Because they are all over the place. And there's 2 dungeons for us to take on, the sewers and the battle company. And then there's a gym. And that all... I'm going to at least get to Castelia. We're going to clear out this right here. Team Plasma real quick. But I believe I might save all of that for the next stream doing Castelia. That way I get the... what I need to do is go through Bulbapedia and make a list where I can get all my items. So I don't have to... I can like organize it a bit better so I can just run through and grab all the items really easily. Okay, well... Oh, okay, well now you're a fighting type. I will take that. So yeah, I'm thinking we will continue with this after we take down Team Plasma here. We'll continue this in the next stream. Taking on Castelia and all that. See if we can take down Berg. We just gotta go chase down the Plasma Grunt, which I've always kind of like, I love these games, they're my favorite games, but I have always questioned why they make you do this. Like, why do I have to run all the way back here to take on one trainer? And then that's it. Like, why? It's kind of pointless, kind of a waste of time. Okay, well, I'm just getting hit with all the Dragon Rages today. But with that, we are in the clear. We are on. I mean, hey, I postulated in the title of the stream. Today has to be the day I start my winning run, right? Right? And we are officially on pace to have our best run yet. We haven't quite got there. We have to get to Berg first, but we are on pace to have our best run yet. We have a really freaking solid Machamp here. You know, shift gear is crazy. We've been having to rely a little bit too much on low HP reversal. I would like to get like a close combat maybe, which lowers your defenses. Not the greatest thing in the world, but I'd like a little bit better moves. But hey, we're certainly doing pretty good. I mean, we're very bulky. Bulk City. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this Machamp, and I'm feeling like we are going to go far. But with that, it is well past midnight. I've almost been going for 3 total hours, so I'm going to call it a night, and I will be back with this next Friday. This is our Friday streams that we do, Kaizo IronMon. I'll be back on Monday with some shiny hunting, looking for shiny Victini in black and white. And it's been a Karate Chop, that is right. Alan, that is very, very good. Karate Chop would be solid. That would be solid. In the place of Shadow Ball, I mean, I guess Shadow Ball is kind of nice for ghosts when we run into ghosts, so. But we have really bad special attack. Anyways, been a great stream. Thanks to everyone for dropping on in. Listen to me ramble like a madman. It's always greatly appreciated, and I will hopefully see y'all next time. Watch how the Lakers game ended. All right, will do. Was it the LeBron putback, or was it something different? I don't watch basketball. I'm wearing a football shirt right now. I love me some football, but no, I don't really watch basketball. But was it the LeBron putback at like the last second to win the game, or was that a few games back? Something different? Okay. I will make sure to go check it out. But yeah, hopefully see y'all Monday.